The history of the book comes from it's actually it's a classic book for lots of reasons. It's a classic book in that it was it's probably the only true book that comes from a working class writer who truthfully tells what life is like from a working class perspective, and so it's become very much a classic book in that sense. And also it because it focuses on the workers, on the plight of the workers in a painting and decorators. But it shows how capitalism really creates great inequalities within society. And it focuses on those inequalities, but in a very kind of microcosm of the setting of a house building project. So the workers there, the painters and decorators and the builders, they're working on a house for Mayor Sweater. They're doing alterations and renovating the house for Mayor Sweater, the local mayor, and it's for the company of Rushton and Co. And it shows how the company Rushton and Co. are exploiting the workers to make as much profit as possible, so that the owner of the company makes as much money as possible. So it shows capitalism starkly, the stark characteristics of capitalism, and then it has one of the major characters, Frank Owen, tries to persuade the workers that there's alternatives. There could be a way whereby the workers aren't living in poverty; they're working and still living in poverty. That there's a way out of this. There's a new way, a way of ordering society, and it's called socialism. And he introduces the workers to this, and they're not always that sympathetic to hearing about it, but the book is very clear about how it sets out the alternative way of organising society. Which is all those elements put together make it an absolutely classic text, and a life-changing text. There's plenty of people who have read it who's found kind of seen the light, if you like, a different sort of it's kind of opened their eyes to the world and how the world could be reordered.